All right, welcome back to Fox and Friends on this busy Monday morning. Last Tuesday, down in San Antonio, they had a local town hall about the DREAM Act, which is one of those things where if illegal aliens come to this country and then have children, that they would be able to stay. And, you know, it's something that they've been talking about in Congress, trying to get it passed for a number of years. Well, you're about to see an exchange between a local Tea Party leader and a local high school government teacher. Listen to this.
Again, folks, if the person is here illegally and he's breaking the law, they've broken the law or they are breaking the law, what do you want us to say? You know what I would have? I would have you speak. I would have you teach more balanced, conservative thoughts rather than just bringing folks that bring liberal ideals and placards here.
I mean, you could just say what you are, a Nazi.
Ouch.
So he called the chair of the Tea Party in that community a Nazi. Now remember, that's a teacher. So now, of course, what should happen to that teacher for calling somebody else a Nazi?
Yeah, that's George Rodriguez.
Yeah, here's that he was the head of the Tea Party. Well, apparently because students were not required to be at this event.
They were invited.
They were invited, but they weren't required to be there. As you can see, though, lots of students right there behind him there. He's not going to face any disciplinary action. He's been with this school for 6 years. They say that he's a good teacher, and so nothing's going to happen to him. It kind of flies in the face of some of the other stuff we've seen. The story we just talked about, for example, those coaches who accidentally bowed their heads at a prayer before a football game, and they might face disciplinary
I just wonder in that class, if you're explaining the DREAM Act and he's the teacher, if they would give the other side. Do you think he's going to say, here's the people who are for the DREAM Act, here's the ones that are against it, there's going to be a test in the DREAM Act, tell me what you think? Or is he going to sit there and go, let me tell you why the DREAM Act's got to pass?
Sure.
That's what I would be worried about.
Sure. I got a question for you. What would happen if a student stood up and called a teacher a Nazi? You think he'd get suspended?
I would say 100% yes.
Absolutely.
All right, let me just